It's time for us to talk about something else. Hey, Mother's Day passed on Sunday. And on that day, most people were shaking their shoulders to a particular song. They were like, we have to get that artist here. He's Relly Ebini, and Mwande is the song we'll be dancing to in a moment. You're welcome, Relly.
Thank you very much, madam.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, madam.
I love the fact that you do folklore music with such passion. I must say, when I watched that video, just your face was enough to tell us that you love where you're coming from.
You got it there.
Yeah, and that song in particular, you're talking about motherhood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But first off, we're going to get to know you better. Somebody told me that you started music like really professionally with the temple choir. Is that true? Tell us about that.
In 2008, I was a student in the University of SWA. I joined the temple choir and I was the music director. Meanwhile, I was on SWA. I had to go run to Snail to learn more music. Indeed, I've been with the temple choir for about 10 years as a music director. And I think I stepped up from there as a music director.
Okay, so what's the difference between doing music in a group and being a solo artist like you are right now?
Doing music in a group, definitely you have to lead. They sing in different parts.
Yes.
But as a solo artist, you have to do it alone, and you take the bold step to do it well. So with the choir, when directing, you watch, and definitely if there's any mistake, you correct. But as a solo artist, the ball is in your court. You have to do it well.
You have a smile on your face constantly, but your journey has been a tricky one. Let's start from the beginning. You wanted to be a footballer, right?
Obviously.
Okay, but then things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to. Maybe you tell us a little bit about that journey.
Indeed, I can say football is a gift from God. I did not learn how to play from birth. I've been a good footballer, but God alone knows best why he chose. I have played football with second division, played with first division, even traveled abroad to do so, but I think God knows why he said, no, this is not what I called you to do. Come back and do music. I've played, but it was not what God desired for me. So I think music is a gift too that God really wants. You know, you can be whatever you want, but when he says, this is what I want you to do and I want you to become, definitely that is what you will become.
And the truth is, really, life is a journey. And a journey is filled with different stages. You meet different people in those different stages. And I think the stage where you played football was one to teach you team spirit.
That's it.
And by the time you came to Temple Choir, you already knew team spirit. And that's how you excelled at it. And now you're ready to stand on your own. And you're a solo singer. Tell us about your first release.
My first release was in 2019. This what stamped me up was when my elder brother died. I said this was my sponsor. In fact, my father died in 2006 and my elder brother died in 2019. Indeed, I said I will not let this talent of that I got from Temple Choir to go. So I did the first song which sold me out. I think that inspired me to say, okay, then I really need to be a solo artist. And I think from that 2019 up to this present moment, when I joined the Temple Choir, because as of now I'm the music director, the second music director of Temple Choir, and I'm a solo artist. So when I go for performances, I come back to the choir. In fact, I do not really know what to say. I'm just struggling to do the utmost best for my music career.
But clearly you're excelling in both. But then this song, Mwande, what are you saying in it?
Indeed, it's a pleasure for me to have a mother who is still alive. Every youth has that obligation to feed the mother. I
agree. Yeah.
She suffered for me when I was young, and when my father died, I knew that there is another father, which is my mother. So my advice first to all the youths, if you can put your mother, no matter how poor you are, just put her on a 10,000 or a 20,000 for a month. I think she will be very happy with you until she leaves this earth. So I think Mwande is all about child parenting. When your mother takes care of you, feeds you, she does not sleep when you are sick. She does not rest when you have not eaten. So indeed, why not take care of her when she's above 50 years? I'm in a family where she gave birth to 10 of us. I'm the last.
Okay.
So I think it is my first obligation to take care of my mother.
So how do you show her your love these days?
The first thing I do for her is when she's sad, I sing for her.
That's beautiful.
Yes. That's the first thing I do for her.
Yeah.
And I don't allow her to be disturbed for more than 30 minutes. Even if I don't have, I borrow and give her.
Yes.
So that is what I know it is best for my mother.
Is she with you here in Yaoundé?
No, she's not in Yaoundé. She's presently in Boya, where I live, with me.
Okay.
As we speak now, she's washing.
Oh, what's her name?
Mommy Ebini Grace.
Mommy Ebini Grace. See, your son is so proud of you. He has a full song about how you've inspired him. So good morning and big love to you. And also to all the mothers. I love that even in the video, you showcase mothers of different levels, old and young, just to remind people of the essence of motherhood.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Now, what language was that? Because some people may not have guessed.
This is the Kenyan. In Man, you have two dialects.
Yeah.
That is the Ejagam and the Kenyan.
Yeah.
I am from Upper Banyang, and specifically in Ashun village, from Ashun village. So we speak the Kenyan dialect.
Yeah.
So I sang in the Kenyan dialect.
You know what's also good is that you chose to speak in your mother tongue. Is that the way you want to do music? That's folklore only?
Definitely, that is the way I want to do music. And even if I have to sing gospel music, I will sing in my mother tongue.
Yeah. And look at the way you're dressed. I mean, it's just a love for your culture that oozes out of you. Now, after this song, that's one day, or before, 2 years ago, you had Mo Kwo Abe.
Yes.
What does that mean?
The son of a tiger.
Because I saw you dancing with some men. What does that mean?
My grandfather, before he died, he was called a tiger. And when I came into this music, somebody, as I was performing, somebody called me Mon Kwavi. That is the son of a tiger. From there, I inherited it, and I cannot allow it drop down.
Yes.
I want to be the son of my grandfather.
Okay. I love the fact that you don't only celebrate your mother, but also your father, and also where you come from.
That's true.
Please stay with us, Relly, because we have to dance. So that said, it's time for us to wrap up the program today with some dance moves by Relly Ebini. He's a gospel artist. He has one album out already, but this song in particular, Mwande, is a song you should be listening to. So as we wrap up the show, a big thank you to all of those who chose to watch us. Until Thursday when we come together again, let's dance our way out. Show me? You sing.
Wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye,
Mwande,
Mwande, Mwande, Mwande, Ambano,
Mwande,
wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye,
Mwande,
wambe mo wango koye,
Mwande,
wambe mo wango koye,
Mwande.
Ambano. One.
Mongwave, tiens, so, tiens, so, tiens, so, tiens. Wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye. Moande, Moande, Moande. Wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye, wambe mo wango koye. Ataba, unabelo, Bachongo Robin, aka Robbie Aturo, Wakaman International. Nem motinto, agwe. Wambe mo wotengile samoro, wambe mo wotoyi ekatie, wambe mo wotengile samoro, wambe mo wotoyi ekatia, wambe mo wotengile samoro, wambe mo wotoyi ekatia. International.